Parents raising children in the 80s and 90s, no doubt when they walked in their child's bedroom, had one crippling fear above all more than anything, and that was being the unsuspecting victim of someone who would step on either a micro machine or a Lego with bare feet. I know I was certainly guilty of leaving my toys out all the time, and I certainly got a stern talking to on more than one occasion for leaving my micro machines out in the hallway. And while my parents probably have nothing but negative memories with micro machines, I, on the other hand, have nothing but positive memories. So that's why I was very excited to see this new book from Bitmap Books. This is Micro But Mini, an unofficial Micro Machines collection. So we're going to take an expanded look at it and see just how well this turned out. Coming up right after this. Curated by collectors and the original Micro Machines designers, Micro But Mini, an unofficial Micro Machines collection, is a nostalgic showroom of the most beloved Micro Machines from the 80s and 90s and beyond. Take a spin down memory lane in a race car, a plane, tank, truck, or motorbike, a boat, or even a lunar rover. So first let's examine the book itself. On the front we have this beautiful lenticular cover where it reflects and changes between different Micro Machine cars from one to the next. Nice hardbound book cover, very sturdy, very well made. Side we've got the title, Micro But Mini, and then the logo for Bitmap Books. And then you'll also see in the middle, we've got these nice little actual ribbons that you can help separate the book and break down the various sections. So we've got light blue, yellow, orange, and pink. Very classy. I love it when books do this. Built-in placeholders. If you're sitting there reading the book or flipping through the pictures and you forgot where you saved off, you can use this. Or like I said, you can separate the mini sections of this book with these color codes. Let's go to the front of the book. Beautiful color splash page. Some nice little logo fonts and intro. And then boom, there we have it right front and center. We have a foreword written by John Machida Jr., aka the Micro Machine Man himself. Absolutely, if you grew up, saw any Micro Machine commercials whatsoever, or listened to any of them, you absolutely heard this man, the fastest talking man in the world at the time, John Machida Jr., aka Mr. Micro Machine. He is absolutely synonymous with the brand, so I think it's absolutely fitting and perfect that he wrote the foreword for this book. Flipping through a couple more pages, we've got an introduction by the author himself. And going forward, we have a historical look at the history of the Micro Machines brand. We have it broken down into certain years, 1987 through 1992, the origin of the brand, the Komplinsky years as they are called here. Then we've got 1993 through 1999, the Miller years. And then lastly, we have the Hasbro years coming up. Hasbro 2000 to 2007, great read, learned lots of information about the Micro Machines brand that I had no idea about, so this is really well done. I really like this section specifically. Then we're talking about prototypes. These are unreleased prototypes, very cool pictures, information about stuff that never saw the light of day. An introduction again by the author, an explanation of what is this book about and his personal collection. Beautiful splash page. Then we got some categories. Now this book is broken up into several different categories. It has facts and stats for over 250 vehicles, counted over 6 sections, each with their own theme. So this theme right here is the unique Europeans. And look at how this is broken down. It has you a beautiful close-up image of the car, and there's little notes like the rarity of the vehicle, the breakdown, description of the vehicle, as well as some facts. So like the top speed, the acceleration, the year it was first produced, and the scale approximately. So this Micro Machine was, as most were, a 1 in 125th scale replica. So great stuff. Lots of great information about both the cars and the Micro Machines itself when they were produced. This one, as you'll see, is ultra rare, the Renault 5 Turbo. So that's very cool that they got that nice little holographic reflective cutout ultra rare. Lots of just beautiful pictures of all these amazing Micro Machines. Some differences, some variants you'll see across the line. Just beautiful, beautiful pages of awesome toys and collectibles that we all know and love. Really can't go wrong with this. We got even specials like the Indianapolis 500 1996 starting grid with the whole layout. I mean, that just looks awesome. Then we got some amazing behind the scenes look at how these were made and how they were designed and chosen and sculpted, and how the artists, drew up the prototypes and everything. I mean, just all sorts of great information for Micro Machine fans and history buffs alike. Breakdowns of the molds. I mean, all sorts of awesome details. Awesome stuff here. Got some more categories. I think this is the cool classics. So everything here, the classic cars. We're talking Ford Model T pickups, Bugatti 1927, the Packard 31, Super 8, the Duesenberg Doozy. I mean, just all sorts of awesome. 436 Roadster, clear body. I mean, all sorts of great stuff, especially if you're a car guy. If you're a car guy, this is like a double whammy. The top secret playsets chapter. So playsets, not only are we talking the Micro Machine cars and vehicles themselves, we're talking playsets. We're showing designs, little worlds and playsets that we stuck our Micro Machines in and imagined ourselves going around the Indianapolis 500. Just all sorts of really great information and details. Rad paint jobs is a great section. This is one of my favorite sections, just because looking at all these cool different color schemes and paint jobs that we saw on the various vehicles. Great stuff. And then in the back, said I don't want to give everything away. You definitely need to check out this book for yourself, but there's an amazing breakdown, interviews, and behind the scenes from the Micro Machines creative team. What went on with their day-to-day routine, what it was like working on the brand, how they came up with things creatively, just all sorts of cool history about the book itself. It's a great insider look at this amazing time in toys and history. Overall, I gotta say, very impressed with how this book turned out. I think the author did an amazing job, both cataloging his collection as well as providing awesome interviews and history behind the Micro Machines brand itself. If you're interested in picking up your own copy, I'll put product links down in the video description box below, and there is worldwide shipping available, so don't worry about missing out. But other than that, guys, that does it for this video. If you're new to the channel, I hope you consider subscribing for more great nerdy content just like this. And as always, thanks for watching, guys. It really means a lot.